to our Facebook and YouTube channels. So we have Akhil here today. Akhil, so we just went live and I just wanted to take a second to introduce. So we were talking to, so Akhil, what is your age?
My age is 24 at the moment.
You're 24, no issue. So you are looking, so have you, what options have you researched for Canada?
I've actually applied for Lambton University Jan intake. So I was also looking into this Canada PR or any PNP program. I wasn't sure which would be the right one to opt for.
Okay. Yeah. So Lambton 2023, you already for which year?
2023. 23.
23. That's good. Okay. Are you in touch with anybody from our CIP team?
At the moment, I asked Akhila. She has applied on my behalf. After that, I haven't received any information. I think it
Yes,
takes
it
3
is.
to 4
It
days.
takes time. What is your percentage, Akhil?
In bachelor's, I have 71%.
That's
71.
very good. And which program did you apply in Lambton?
I applied for DevOps, and the second priority was full stack. At the moment, I'm working in TCS in DevOps, so I thought it would be a good opportunity.
DevOps, huge opportunity. Salaries here in DevOps start with 100,000, 200,000 plus.
So glad, good to know that.
Yeah, so great opportunities in DevOps here. So unfortunately, manaki ikkada Akhil, there are no, PR in Canada is a point-based system. We have points are based on age, education, work experience, language abilities, and additional points you get if you have siblings. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
unfortunately, because do you have masters?
I don't have master's. Sir.
So your CRS score will be very low. So under the federal program, it is only your CRS score which will be based on age, education, masters, work experience, and language abilities 8777. What is your English score, English IELTS proficiency score?
I've actually given IELTS academic. I haven't given general.
What is your IELTS academic?
For academic, it was for reading, it was 8, and for listening, it was 7.5. Writing, it was 6, and for speaking, it was 7.
Yeah, a lot of people we usually get stuck up with the writing 6 part. So if you want to get a high score, you need to have 8777. But again, because without bachelor's, you will not. So the next option is federal, and we also have the provincial nominee program, right? So in PNP provincial nominee program, you get 600 points when you have a valid job offer, or in few exceptions, if you are in the express entry pool with 450 plus, you might get invitation to from provincial nomination invitation from Ontario, from Alberta, a couple of other provinces. Okay, so your CRS score is very low. You do not have masters. In your situation, direct PR is not really an option. Okay. Unless you have a valid job offer from a Canadian company here, it is not going to work out.
Okay. So would you suggest I go for masters over Canada and then I apply for
that? Is the only option. Many people, why do you see a lot of people coming here to study? Because since you do not meet your CRS score is low, you get additional points for your Canadian education. Post study, you will have 3 years work permit. Once you complete 1 year Canadian work experience, your CRS score will go up to 500, and that will help you with, if your English skills are good, it will go up to 500. If not, even with an average 6.57, you can easily go up to, it will be up at 470. Okay. So unfortunately, there is no direct, and this is a long path. What you will have to take is first, you will have to come here, study, and then go ahead.
Yes, I have one last question. So would you suggest a master's degree of 2 years, or there are some postgraduate courses of 1 year also, right? So is it suggestible to take 1
What
year?
is important is to invest in a program. See, 1 year, what happens is when you go for a 1 year, you will only get a 1 year post-study work permit. Okay. So what is the requirement from the PR? You have to finish 12 months Canadian work experience.
Okay.
So when you study, you only get 1 year work experience, right? So after you studies, you have an additional 2 or 3 months, if you're lucky, because when you apply for your postgraduate work permit, it takes time to process, right?
Yes,
In
yes.
some situations, it might be 2 to 3 months. Last week, one of my colleagues, she is a Ukrainian, she's from Ukraine. She applied and she got it in 3 days,
Oh, okay. So it
right?
depends on luck, I
It
suppose.
depends. Unfortunately, she's unlucky. There are so many students who wait 2, 3 months. So in your situation, you're only 24. Play safe. Okay.
Okay.
Go for 2 years of study so that you'll be eligible for a 3 years postgraduate work permit, and it will be easy.
Okay, sir. Yeah, that was really helpful. Thanks a lot, sir.
Okay. And how many years have you been working in DevOps?
It's 1.5 years.
Only 1.5. So you are just learning. So that's
Yes.
also, that's also, I would probably say, a motivation for you to explain the visa officer that I'm a recently
Graduate.
started working, and DevOps would help me in my
Career.
future career prospects. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So play safe. You're only 24. Things, take it easy. Don't rush it. Students who took 1 year programs, they are in big trouble because the last 6 months there are no CEC draws. Most students who thought, okay, why go for a second program, they are all in trouble now. So most of them had to go back to India because their postgraduate work permit expired. Some of them applied for 6 months visitor stay here in Canada, but they will not have work authorization. So by doing that for 6 months, they have not gained anything. They cannot work.
Yeah,
They
sir.
lost their employment, and it doesn't really help in any way.
Yeah, sir, I get it. I have one last query. I'm sorry.
No, no
I
issue.
want, yeah,
Yeah.
I wanted to know if I'll be able to get into the Lambton College. I've applied about a week ago, I guess, 1 to 2 weeks ago.
Yes, I think you applied for January intake and
Yes,
you
sir.
applied early. So 70% is not bad. And what is your bachelor stream? Computer science, I
It's
hope.
electronics and communication.
They give preference to students from computer science. Mhm.
Okay.
What other technologies would you be interested if it is not DevOps? Okay, for example, if
I've
DevOps does not work out.
I've also mentioned my second preference would be full stack development.
Full stack development. Okay. Okay. Look into Conestoga College as a second option. They have some of the best IT programs. York University also has blockchain and backend. I had a meeting with them and we requested York University to come up with a DevOps program, cloud program in IT. But again, the whole process takes some time.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And if you are interested for September intake, Yashwant is just updating. Conestoga College has a very good program. Do you know Conestoga? Have you heard of Waterloo, the city of
Yes, sir.
Waterloo?
Yes, sir. I've heard of it. I've actually seen the message about the applications being open
Yes.
for
So
that.
mobile applications, Yashwant has just prompted me that mobile application development is open. So it's a very strong program. We had many students who have successfully completed that program. And if you are interested, you can apply for that as well.
Yeah, sure, sir. I was hoping if I can get into York University backend development and blockchain.
For which intake? For September,
Uh,
we can still get it.
yeah, I'll try for September. If it's not possible, I can opt for
We will
Jan
get it.
23 as well.
We will get it for September. They don't have it for Jan, I think, but let me see. We will get it for September, but the tuition fees is a bit expensive. Is that okay?
I'm not sure how expensive can, if you
It
have
is.
any code.
So I requested the program director. I had a meeting with the executive director of York University SES, and uh, the reason why they said it's the program. Yashwant, can you check again? Okay. So the reason is the difference between a university and a college. In college, most of the people who are teaching are industry experts who are professionals. They
Yes,
are
sir.
not academic professors. So I was talking to the executive director of York University School of Continuing Professional Studies, Christine, and she said, Gautam, for us to bring up an industry professional who is actually an expert, right?
Yes, sir.
They're not here to work, they're doing it for passion. And if somebody is already earning $200,000 as an industry expert, it takes a bit more financial rewards to bring them and teach the program,
Yes, sir. Yes, I get it.
right? So from that perspective, we have to pay a higher salary. As such, the program cost is higher. The tuition fees here for this program is $20,000.
For
But
1 year
again, for
or
1 year. But again, for you, Akhil, if you come early and if you finish your studies and you get early, for any IT professional of your caliber, you're looking at about $100,000. So if
yes,
you're
sir.
spending $20,000, it is hardly about 3 months of your salary.
Yes, sir. Exactly.
Okay. So if you are interested, please connect with Yashwant.
Yeah,
Yashwant
sure,
is
sir.
here. I will give you his Yashwant's number. He will coordinate with our India team and will
Yeah,
take
sure,
it
sir.
forward. Okay. Naresh can help you with the application now or tomorrow. There's no rush with York University. We can submit tomorrow as well. But I think tomorrow is Holy, so better finish today. Right.
Yeah, sure, sir.
So this is Yashwant's number. Yashwant is in our Canada team.
Okay, sure, sir. I'll text you.
Okay. Thank you, Yashwant. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. It's been a
Okay.
pleasure talking to you.
You too as well. For IT professionals, great opportunities here. The whole North America is open, Akhil. So if you only need 1 year Canadian work experience to apply for your PR, and your PR will be approved in about 6 months. Your English skills are very good. And after you are a Canadian resident as a permanent resident for 2 years, you can apply for your Canadian citizenship. Okay, that will take about 6 to 12 months. And once you have your Canadian passport, your citizenship,
Yes,
you
sir.
can work in the US on the TN visa. You will not require a H-1B visa.
Oh, yeah, sir. Actually, my uncle recently mentioned the same. So I was hoping, yeah, it would be a great opportunity.
So for people coming here to Canada, instead of going to the US, one, we will get the green card in about 2 to 3 years, which is impossible in the US.
Yes, sir.
Second, you still have an option to take the whole Canada and US. The whole North America is open for us.
Yes, sir. Exactly. It's a
Right?
broad space.
It's a broad space. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. It's been a pleasure. I hope you can accommodate others as well.
Sure, Akhil. Yeah, please. Yeah, thanks. Nice talking to you as well.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Bye. So kindly request all the people who have joined this meeting to post a short message, your name, your city you are from, and I will take it forward. Okay. So Akhil, I have, and after Akhil, I don't see anybody who's actually posted. Krishna, Akhil, Kuchibutla. So kindly request to post a short message, and I will follow the order of the messages posted. So I see Amal, Nikita, Rishita is from CIP. Thanks, Rishita, for joining. Sumit is here from CIP. Okay, so I have Avinash from Toronto. Avinash. So I have Avinash from Toronto, and then Nikita from Pune, and Anusha from Toronto. Yes, please.
Yeah,
Avinash. Yes, Avinash.
yeah, I have applied for study permit extension and a co-op. I received it. I want to send it for stamping, but I did not receive PPR. How do I need to send it?
No, Avinash, are you a CIP student or non-CIP?
A non-CIP, sir. I'm planning to do spouse visa. I already said you last week.
Okay, Avinash is one TRV apply చేయాలంటే so the same way you applied for your study permit, you go through the question and answers, and it will take you to the TRV application. So you will have to resubmit your application again for CRP. Once you have you received your study permit?
Yeah, I received study permit yesterday.
Okay, good. So when you go through your GC key and answer the questions where it will ask you what is your current stay in Canada, you're a student, when is your study permit expiring, you put in the dates, and these question and answers will you lead to TRV, right? If you're not sure about how to apply, you can take our services or at least connect with Yashwant from my team.
Okay. Oh,
Okay, Yashwant is here, but yeah, so if it is a short question, you can call him. But again, if you want him to help you with the process, you can sign up and we'll be happy to help you. Okay.
okay.
But again, you will find a lot of YouTube videos and all that how to do it, Avinash. It's not difficult. It's just that you make sure you don't do any mistakes with. We had students who reapplied again and they made some mistakes with the application, and it was rejected, or some missing documents, or they applied for a different category. So be careful with what you're answering there. But it's pretty basic.
Okay.
Canada process in general is very transparent.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I have seen. I did not receive like extension for that, and I'm even my passport is getting expired in November. I received only till November.
Oh no. Okay. See, one more thing. Okay. Remember, you will not be able to get a TRV sticker in your passport if it is less than 6 months duration. For all the people who are applying for your study visa or work visa or any different categories, make sure that your passport is valid for more than
6 months.
6 months. Otherwise, any embassy or consulate will not put the sticker in the passport. So what you have to do now, Avinash, is to get your passport extension.
Yeah, I already received the new passport.
Excellent. That's good. Okay. So you can submit with your new passport number, everything, a short explanation letter. First, what I would advise you is, so your study permit extension, till when did you receive it?
November. The last passport expiry date, November 11th.
And when are you finishing your studies?
I applied for second year course. It's expiring in April 23.
So now, first, what you have to do is get your study permit extension till April. Okay. And then when you get your new study permit extension, then apply for your TRV. Unless you want to go home now, right? Are you planning to go home now?
Yeah, I'm planning to take a summer break and go back to home and come back.
Okay, that's good. But better to apply for your study permit extension as well parallelly. So what I suggest you is, one, because you want to go apply for your TRV now, it might take another 1 month for you to get it. Next, take another, and apply for your study permit extension.
Okay. I can do both parallelly, right?
Yes, you can do both parallelly.
Okay.
Okay. So connect with Yashwant. You have Yashwant's number, Avinash?
Yeah, I have seen in the chat. I'm going to take it from there.
Okay. So take his number, and any questions, reach out to me here. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you. Nikita from Pune. Nikita?
Yes, sir. Hello, sir. Hope you're doing well.
I'm good, Betty. Good evening. Aap kaise ho?
Badhiya, sir. So I have like few questions, okay? So first I start with telling you my profile, okay? So I'm 29 years old, okay? And I finished my 12th in 2010. Post that, I did a diploma, okay, in animation and VFX. So that was completed in 2012. So from 2013 until now, I'm working. And I'm working right now as a design head in an ad agency, okay? So I recently got to know about the entire PR process and everything. And as you know that I don't have a bachelor's degree, right? I have diploma. So previously I was consulting with another agency, and they recommended me saying that, listen, if you don't have a bachelor's degree, you might as well go for a bachelor's degree. So there is this Yorkville University, okay, not York
Hey,
University.
Betty, I wouldn't advise you. Okay.
Yeah.
See, Yorkville University, jo hai, it is, it's a very private university, and you don't really
I'm coming
have
to that.
to.
Sir. So sorry to interrupt you. I'm
Yeah,
coming.
sure.
So, they told me that Yorkville University hai. So you take an admission. It's a degree completion program. So they'll give you 2 years of degree completion, bachelor's in creative arts. I applied and everything. So I got visa rejection. Last. Yeah. So then I contacted, one of my friend Udit, he was a student with you guys. So he passed on me your number. So I got in touch with Janki. So she helped me apply in Seneca College, and I got an offer letter from Seneca as
Which
well
program?
as interactive media design.
It's a 1-year program or a 2-year program?
It's a 2-year program. It's a diploma.
We don't work with Seneca for Indian students, Betty. We help them, but we don't get paid anything by Seneca.
Okay, so what do you suggest?
Second, I wouldn't go for a diploma program, Betty. So what did you study diploma? Did you study a diploma after grade 10 or after grade 12?
After grade 12.
So you could directly go for a PG program.
Okay. Okay.
So Conestoga College for
Mhm.
students, okay, who already have a diploma, okay.
Mhm. Mhm.
If you have a diploma, you can apply for
What course should I go for? Because
PG program.
PG program.
No. Any PG program in Conestoga College, graduate certificate program. Don't go for undergrad program.
Okay. Okay. Graduates. But then those certificate program, aren't they for a year?
It is not about year or 2 year, Betty. If you study for 1 or 2 year, you'll do 1+1 programs, right? 2 PG programs, you'll still get your 3 years postgraduate work permit. For you,
Mm-hmm.
you already have a bachelor's, you have an undergraduate diploma.
Mm-hmm. So actually, the thing is, I was enrolled in a bachelor's program, but then my father passed away and I could not finish that bachelor's. So my university here in India, they gave me a diploma rather than bachelor's.
Yeah, so from the visa perspective, Betty, what I would advise is look for a PG program. Going for another undergraduate program, likely not really a good option. You already have a refusal. You are playing a lottery now.
Yeah. So usually was a really bad decision, right?
It's a private university. Sometimes it's lottery, Betty. And again, it is very important how you explain. I don't see your statement of purpose, your work experience. What is your work experience?
So I have like a good 8 years of work experience.
8 years. What is your age?
29.
29 undergraduate program doesn't make sense. Look for Conestoga. They have some programs open for May intake. For September intake. We had some students. Okay. We had some students who previously have many students with diploma and have been approved as well.
Okay. Okay. So, okay. So I'll get in touch with Janki only, or should I?
Yes, get in touch with Janki and tell her that Gautam sir, or let me put you to Abhinav. What I suggest you, Betty, ki Conestoga mein hai, programs jo hai, they close very fast. Daily, within an hour, they close.
Okay. Okay.
So go and check in the program. I will be here. And Abhinav, can you share your number? Abhinav works in a second shift. He is from Delhi. Okay. Okay, so Abhinav, connect with Abhinav, get back to the Zoom meeting, Nikita.
Yes.
Tell Abhinav the program you're interested in and look for a graduate certificate program. Okay. Don't go for an undergraduate. I would not go for Seneca.
Okay.
It's not a bad option, but again, I wouldn't go. Okay.
Because,
And remember, don't be, Nikita, don't fall for this 2-year program, to he 3 saal ka work permit milega. It is not that. Okay, if you study 2 1-year programs, you will still get a 3-year postgraduate work permit. And we will help you with the extension. We are here to support our students till PR.
Okay, so okay. So also, like somebody told me that if you go and study in specific provinces, then your PR chances increase.
It's not about PR, Betty. Aapke liye PR is not really an issue. Okay.
Okay.
You are only 29. You have very good English skills.